Stockholm. Is that in Stockholm? I said, wow. Hey, we were in we were in Westchester last week, and when they show the part with Stockholm, people call it so calm. Oh, then we say, wow!
That's crazy.
Can I say something?
Yeah. I said, oh, that's if you say, wow!
It was the same thing in Brooklyn.
Is that what I'm talking about? Is that what I'm talking about?
You know, Bishop, can I say something, Bishop?
Yeah.
I was moderating when that video went up. And I purposely did not say anything because I knew that the World Vision Day team was going to come. And then I knew that you were going to come. Right. And then I was looking at the time as well. Anytime I moderate, I see 5 o'clock. Yes. 5 o'clock. I'm very mindful of the time. Right. I was so disappointed that it was like, that is like the biggest fulfillment. That is like, you want to ask for precise, you want to ask for on point, you want to ask for on time. That was like it. You could just show that in Times Square.
Yes.
If we could pay for an ad and put it in Times Square. No.
Crazy.
No.
Yes.
No. That's crazy. That is like, I don't even, I was speechless, blown away. Right. We could put it in Times Square.
That's what that says to us. You know, because we see so much of it, you can misinterpret the impact of it.
Yes. And in Queens, we were having members meeting and we're trying to like structure, the service to make sure it's on time and everything. And by the time we talk about it, one lady, she wasn't even a member. She said, "Don't take out the Revelation for a side because I like that one, So you're right that it's impacting others, even though we sometimes try to lessen, the impact by the way we feel because we are a part of it, already.
But the most important way that we represent.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Just remind me concerning, you mentioned a couple times publicly concerning when we are collecting the offering and giving out the envelopes, we must not do that. I'm not sure that will get to all the branches concerning doing the offering. And at the same time, the ushers are giving out the envelopes.
Right. They're going to stop and get it done, then move on.
Right.
Yes, stop, get it done. Okay. Promote and assist marriages. Come on now. Church, the pastor can't be shy at that. Yes, must promote marriages. Don't tell anybody who to marry to. But you gotta promote marriages. You gotta say there are 3 sisters. There are 3 sisters Mary Jane and no, I gotta say that with you. There are 3 sisters. Yeah. 2's 1. Well, you got 2 in Queens. And 4 in the quarters. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You have to. Yeah. It's a biblical thing. It's all over the Bible where the spiritual leaders and even servants were involved in getting folks married, because one of the greatest thing is marriage. So if you want a church grow, you need to pay attention to marriage. You pay attention to baby dedication, which you have been doing. Immigration, people have been challenged with immigration. The church do what they can do to help them, guide them. If you can't say fight for them or whatever, you guide them. Don't leave the subject on people on their own. On their own, and all of the things that's against them upon them. You have some sort of way to help them through the immigration thing, relocation, people moving from, let's say somebody is living in New Jersey and they're moving to your area and they want to come to your church or a part of your church. You help them to locate. You help them look around house for them. You have some young men just come from Guyana. 2 years ago they tell us they want to come and they want a wife. They say they want a wife in the army and they come. You can't leave them alone. You have to do what you can, to help them to settle down and get married. Don't just be so spiritual to leave them. It's a big part of the growth of the church. Every time there's a marriage, it's a growth of the church. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Financial assistance where possible in the church. I have money to provide for people, but a huge hard situation, a little offering, he pays a debt, of a close loved one, her mother died, and as a major infirmity, very credible adversity. I suggest you have something like a benevolent fund, make your help, do everything but you help people a little. It's available there. Mailing list, you said it already, all main events, members, visitors. Next one, confession. Now this one is very important. Confession here, we're not talking about confession, article of sin, but as a pastor, you want the church to grow, you have got to speak and decree these things. That's why I say you can't preach funny, you can't preach middle of the line sermon, you can't confirm negatives. You have to decree and confess that the church is going to progress, so that you call the church to help to voice it. It build your faith, it build your faith. Growth, you're going to decree growth, decree success, decrease the church sanctified. Don't leave the church unsanctified that a lot of sin break out, people get pregnant, and no, you decree sanctification and holiness. You don't want to just grow and then you can't manage, all those, messed up immoral situation that can arise. You want to know that while the church is growing, that's under control. Yeah, say decree holiness, sanctification, Holy Ghost filling. Don't leave Holy Ghost filling. Every new convert, there must be some effort to get them filled with the Holy Ghost. Yeah, etc., etc. Confession, rebuke, repel. Don't just run the church. There are things to rebuke. You have to be very conscious. Christ was just like that. And deal with rebuke. So you must be very active in the confessing, rebuke of anything that shouldn't be in the church, repelling anything that should be in the church. I will tell you this very important. If you are a pastor, the most important part of you is your will. Is your will? Somebody kill your will, you ain't gonna accomplish nothing. No matter what else you do, no matter what you do so far, if somebody damages your will or your spirit, you ain't gonna do nothing. No matter you behave as if you're okay, you're not okay. So be very careful who you tell the truth, and your ideas, and your intentions. You be very careful. One chill, you're not gonna do that thing now. So sometimes I ask me, even publicly say, listen, we are going to enlarge over there. Over there. And whatever. While you have made that statement in the pulpit, you gotta be careful who speak in the spirit. Because they will chill it, because they'll give you all excuse why. They feel what's gonna happen. They'll call what's gonna happen over there if you get over there. And whatever. Even though what they say may be logical, once you get that into your ear, you're not gonna do it. This is the part that you don't understand. The strongest part of you is your spirit. And before that place is enlarged or that place is built, it built here. So you guard it. You guard it. The pastor, if your church is going to grow, you have to be careful who speak in the spirit. Yeah. So as God give you a revelation, I'll give you a burden to grow the church. Don't just run and tell your husband. You must know if your husband, like if you're a leader and your husband, from a deacon in church, you must know your husband. You can be husband, but he's not the type who's going to motivate that. You follow me? He's good in every other thing. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Tell the brother in the church when it say, wow! I'm telling you, you gonna do that? Man, I can't wait. And he's so excited, that's what you need. I'm telling you. If you don't get that, it's not gonna happen. Am I making sense? Yes. It's very important. So now pastor trying to please everybody and trying to let everybody feel good. No, not with that little thing God put in your spirit. It has to nurture. You have to be very careful with it. And you pretend like it's not gone, but it's gone. Somebody kill it. So if God gives you a dream, you can't, before you go public with it, you have to be careful who hears it. And it's a bit of the church glory. So that is the confession. You make sure your confession is always positive. So be careful of the wrong ears. Write that down. Write it down there. The wrong ears. Very important. Don't give to a struggle. Your dreams, your ideas, hear this one, your reports. Some folks, reports are like testimonies, reports are dreadful. Some folks, you give them the report, they're not impressed. Don't give them the report. I'm telling you.
Yes.
It could be the one, your best friend in the church, but that's their weakness. That's their weakness. Don't give them your report. If you give them the report, you're not going to say it again to nobody after that. Be very conscious of that. And that has to do with your confession, your decrees, the way you feed your spirit. And you're going to discover that that's going to be one of the major things that grow the church. This church is not going to be empty. This church is going to be full. Don't speak the church struggling like pastor in Jamaica. Did that. I said my church, my members are poor. They can't pay. I have to remember them. They're not working. Half of them not working. And this and that. And we change the pastor, a new pastor, and the pastor begin to decree upon them wealth, growth, strength, finance, and the same church became the one that became the most financially strong in the whole country. In the whole country. So you see how important your decree is. And the other pastor before is a very good person. Yeah, very good person, but his confession is messed.
You say those words remind me of me.
You got it. You got it. And some of those folks who went to those 10 men who went to the promised land and came back, and what they say was logical. You have to be careful. Was logical, and God said, "Hey, that's what you're talking." And 2 came. I said, "We are well able." Yeah, you need a well-able person around you. I'm telling you. If you have those 10 logical around you, you're not going to do great. You're not going to enter your promised land of those 5,000 members. You're going to be doing your best and your spirit, because that's where your faith is going to move, where your spirit is. Yeah.
Beyond logics.
Yeah.
Beyond logics.
It's beyond logics. And then you remember, once God gives you something, here's the bomb now. Once God gives you something, He's giving you something that you would not normally think about. Normally. So when He gives you something, He expects you to take a risk. And risks are not logical. You follow me? See, that's to be done spiritual, so you are in a different realm. If you go logical totally, then the better you go have a different kind of entity. Church is not for you. If you're just a logical person, church is not for you, the pastor. All the perfect logic, all the reason not to do it, all the reason not to get a bigger place, all the reason not to buy a church bus, all the reason not to do, all the perfect reasons, if you're like that, you are a good administrator, but you're not a pastor. Yeah, it's all spiritual. So the confession, then the celebration. When there is growth, when you see growth, Mr. Pastor, you see 2 million people, man. You have to let the people say, Virgin, you see church growing. Don't leave it and say nothing. Don't leave it and say nothing. So to keep them motivated. Baptisms, not even one baptized, you make a big thing out of it. There's one miracle can go to church by 1,000 people. One miracle, don't leave it. Don't leave it. I have so many miracles that we take them normal. So much miracles, so much. Just take them normal. Miracles, make big of them. Make big of it. As a matter of fact, we were going to do a thing concerning the signs and wonders, and we're going to feature something. We're going to feature the rain in Malawi, then the rain in Botswana, and some other, and the Lord rebuked me. The Lord said, go into this stuff. Every prophecy is a miracle. Yeah. So you have so much miracle you didn't realize. Every fulfilled prophecy is a major miracle. Come on. So you have in the milestones that the church achieve, you cannot afford to leave them. You have to use them to motivate people. Evaluation. Now, after you have done all of these things, there must be evaluation on whether for the 3 months or the 6 months or the 9 months you have done well. And you look back at all those areas that you have dealt with and look at what you should omit next time. what you should reduce, what you should increase, or what you should add. Okay. Now, here is this now. There must be a system by which you gonna be obligated to somebody over you to say, listen, it didn't work so well, what do we do? Don't just leave it. You reevaluate and you thought it wasn't good. Then just move on to the next 3 months. No. You try to get it resolved. So the next 3 months, you know what changes to it. You go to a leader above you